Today, what we're going to do, I have my oils. They've been pre-measured and they are at room temperature, which is 72 degrees. And I have my lye water that has been prepped. This has all been prepped yesterday, and it is 77 degrees. Okay, so I've added the lye water, and now we're just gonna blend. We're gonna blend until emulsification, and that means just until the lye water and the oils are combined. Okay, so now that we've blended, I'm going to add the fragrance. And this is Denali Junction by Nurture Soap. This is also a Lush dupe. I can't really remember what the dupe was for, but it smells really good. It has it's really hard to explain. It's delicious smelling. Not like you could eat it, but it's definitely amazing. Alrighty, and we're gonna mix this up. I'm not really sure how this oil is gonna behave in the soap, so I'm gonna try to work as fast as I can. I don't want it to thicken up and not be able to do my drop swirl. Mix this a little bit more by hand. It looks like there's some fragrance oil that didn't quite get mixed up. Since I'm working at such a low temperature, ideally I feel like it should be at 80 or 90 degrees. It's going to thicken up a little bit faster, so I'm going to try to work as fast as I can. So I'm going to separate into a couple of these little doohickeys for some different colors. So in the base oil, I'm going to use about a teaspoon of Honey Blush Mica from Nurture Soap. Another color that I'm going to use is the Cantaloupe Mica from Nurture Soap. About a teaspoon, a little shy of a teaspoon. And in this one, we're going to use Camouflage Mica. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon, a little bit shy of a teaspoon there. Alrighty. So I'm going to start mixing this from lightest to darkest. And as you can see, it's already starting to thicken up a little bit. And I'm trying not to over blend it because it will thicken up as you blend it. So I'm trying to incorporate stirs along with pulsing. Okay. So this is a thick trace. You can see all of the runoff from the blender on top. So this is what you would call a thick trace. I am going to have to work a little faster if I want to be able to do my pour. So I went more with natural colors, just to reflect the fragrance that I use. And this is going to be more of a pink color. Camouflage, and this is really starting to thicken up. If I worked at a higher temperature, it wouldn't be thickening up this fast, I believe. So working at room temperature, yeah, it gives me a little bit of play when I can make my soap, but it definitely affects the design and the consistency of the batter. So now that we have this all mixed, I'm gonna start doing the pour. And this is gonna be a very chunky drop swirl, just because the batter is so thick. Give it a little swirl with this hanger that I've bent. So maybe I can get a little something else on there, a little more design. So I've just kind of pounded that down just to make sure that some of the bubbles have come out. And I am making a mess. Goodness. I like to pride myself on being somewhat of a clean soaper, and this is poor representation of that. Here's this. I just kind of want to cover these colors down here. I'm just gonna try to fill up these corners here. Take some of this green out here. All right, now that I've made a complete mess of this, I'm just gonna tidy it up a bit. So here I just have a tablespoon, and I'm just going to use this to make some simple designs. Or just a little bit of texture. Okay, so I've cleaned it up a bit, and now I'm just going to spray it with some rubbing alcohol. So 91 proof rubbing alcohol. This will help to prevent soda ash. And there we are. Now we're just going to wait for 24 hours and we'll do the final cut. So it's actually been like a month since I've made soap. My family's been really under the weather lately. We got hit hard with the stomach flu, and we got colds. I mean, we've just really been brought through the ringer. My kids even got the stomach flu 3 times. I got it twice. It was no fun, but we're feeling better, and I'm glad to be back making soap. And I'm sorry if the video is a little shaky. My table is garbage. It's like a $9 table from Walmart, and it feels like I'll break through it. It's very wobbly. Next year I hope to have a stainless steel table and have my things in order. Alright. So, let's take a little peek here. So there's that. And I like the way it turned out. It smells so good. These bars are more of like sample bars, and they're not full cut. It turned out really pretty. I like the way it turned out. So these will take about 6 weeks to cure, and the curing process is just the water evaporating from the soap, so you get a harder bar. Like if I was to press into this, well, I'll do it with my small bar because I'll probably use this one, but you can see it leaves a dent. So once it's been fully cured, it's not going to be able to be dented. I mean, you really got to work at it to dent it. So it takes 6 weeks for the water to fully evaporate, and some people even cure theirs for longer, but I like to do 6 weeks. I'm a little anxious to use my soap, so. And the longer it cures, essentially the better the bar. The harder the bar, the longer it'll last in the shower. It's, yeah, it just makes a better quality. And depending on the oils that you use too, this bar has a lot of coconut oil in it, so it will be a little harder than, for instance, like olive oil, because olive oil is running at room temperature. So that's what we call soft oils, and hard oils like coconut oil, shea butter, and the butters and the palm oil. Those are solid at room temperature, so they'll make for a harder bar. And some people like to use lard. I haven't tried lard yet. I would really like to, just because I've heard great things about it, but I know that there's a lot of people that are vegan, and I just want my bars to be available for everybody. But that's something I'll probably experiment with later. And there we go. It sounds like my daughter's waking up. She's a little cranky today. But there we are. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, or this video probably won't be out by Christmas, but I hope your holidays were great, and thank you for watching.